Chuki beat.
Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is only going to be a very brief one. It's also something that I don't ever do normally. But ever since uploading the video for the AE86 a couple of days ago, I've had a lot of queries about the livery and how you actually do it. Now, liveries aren't really my area of expertise, but when it comes to this one, it is incredibly simple. So what I thought I'd do is just throw together a quick guide. There just seems to be a couple of areas people are struggling with, and hopefully it will help some of you out. Now, obviously, if you can't be bothered to do this yourself, you don't actually have to. You can just go down to the Discover tab within the game, select Car Livery there, and go over to Search. If you just go down to the bottom, or sorry, to the middle there, and click on Japan, go to manufacturer Toyota, which is all the way down the bottom, and then just click on the AE86 there. When you search that, you'll find that there are plenty of people that have already done this for you. There's one straight away just there. It's littered with them, so yeah, it's not something you have to do yourself, but equally what I'm going to do is just show you how you can do it yourself. Like I say, there's two areas that I've been asked about frequently since doing that video, and so yeah, let's get straight into it. So to start with, there is going to be a couple of things you need to grab yourself before you actually start making the livery. If you go into the decal section there of the Discover tab and just type in Initial D, just all one word. Yeah, there's no need for a space between the initial and the D there, and just search for it. Now in here you're just going to need to grab a couple of things. So if you grab the number plate, and also you need the side writing, so one of these will be absolutely fine. As you can see, there's loads in here. This is very popular, so you're not going to have any problems doing that. But once you've got both of those, make sure you save them, and then just take yourself back out. So the next thing you want to do is go into the livery editor itself, and obviously start a new design there for the AE86. The first thing I'm going to do is change the wheels. Now what you want is like a black multi-spoke, and the wheel I've actually gone for is the Raise 57 Gainer. Select that, and then obviously with this one being a blue wheel, I can just change that to black, and that's the first stage done. Now the decals that you've already downloaded, you're going to want to take one of those already, and we might as well put that straight on. So if you go to body there and add layer, just use either left or right to start with. Select it. If you go over to collection there, that's the ones that you've downloaded. If we go down, I did get this before, where have I put it? There it is. So yeah, just grab that, and all you're going to want to do is stick it on the door. Now I found that it's not coming out completely flat, so just tap it to where you want it there using the L1 and L2 and R2. Once you're happy with the size, just place that there, and then if you come over to layer controls, you can actually duplicate on the reverse there, and that solves that. So you've got it on both sides of the car, and that's another big part of this one done. Now this is one of the things that I have been asked by a few people, is how you actually change the plates. So if you go to other there and then add layer, it gives you the option of where you want to go. If you go for the front or the rear, you can actually affect these number plates. So let's go to the front to start with. Back over to our collection, so where we've downloaded bits. If we grab the Initial D number plate that we got earlier, that's going to come up there, and all you want to do is resize it, and you can put that straight over the existing number plate like that. So that one's all done, and then if we add another layer and go to the rear this time, we do exactly the same. Grab that plate again, there it is. We just need to resize that down and get it into place. There we go, perfect. So that's all done, and like I say, the only bit you've really got left to do then is just do the bonnet itself. So if we go over to that left column again and click on bonnet, we can add a layer here, And with this, it's nice and simple. You're just looking for obviously a square shape or whatever you want. Stretch that all the way out there and then just change the colour. And again, for this one, I'm just going to go for gloss black. Yep. And select that. And here's the other problem that people have been coming up with, which is how do you change the colour of the headlights? Because obviously they're just staying the same colour as the body. Now this one's a little bit awkward, but the easiest way to do it is if you come over to body here, add a layer. Now it doesn't let you do it if you do it on the front or the roof or anything like that. You have to go for the side itself. So if we just select left there, select the decal. Again, I found the square, the standard square works quite nicely. Use your R1 and obviously right stick there to turn that round. If we change the colour of it now, it makes it a little bit easier to see. So again, we're just looking for that gloss black. And then what we're going to do is try and move it over. Now it's not the most accurate of things while you're trying to do it. But yeah, if you effectively line it up with the edge of the bonnet there and then start bringing it in, as you can see, it kind of changes shape a little bit for some bizarre reason. Let's try and get this into the right place. There we go, we've got it coming up now. So you want to try and get as little as possible over the rest of the car there, but that's pretty close there. So if we select that, and then like before, if we just duplicate on the reverse, so that's now done on both. And then again, if we just duplicate one more time, hopefully, if I move this down so we can see, we've just got that tiny little bit left on the front of the light. So if we just spin this round a little bit and have a play with where it goes, hold on. Get this done a bit better. So yeah, I mean, as you can see, it actually brings it down onto that front section of the car, which is what you're trying to avoid doing. There we go. Now, there. So yeah, that's pretty much covered the entire light there. So again, if we just duplicate that on the reverse, okay, and finish editing that. Now if you come back out, we should be around about there. So yeah, you've now got the black lights on the front, black bonnet, obviously the side decals there, and we've also got both the front and rear number plates all done, and that should be everything you need. And yeah, that's it, you've made your own one. So that was it, just a very quick video just outlining exactly how you do this livery. It is very simple, but at the same time there are a few little confusing bits. If you've never done the number plates before, or you struggle with those headlights, they're the solutions for you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave me some comments and all that goodness, and I'll see you all on the next one.